Visible entrepreneurs, how are you? I know that you have been seeing crazy promos for the Visibility Summit this month. Thank you so much for your patience, and I have not forgotten about you. Things have just been a little bit crazy. I've been doing a Facebook Live tour. I've already done about 15 groups this month. I've got about 5 more to go. So it's been a really fun experience for me to be able to dive even deeper and to help people raise their visibility in all kinds of ways. So what came to me today to talk about is talking about that elusive first 1K. I almost said 4K. I know that it can feel really frustrating, exhausting, to finally make that first 1K, especially when you're first starting out or in your first year. I know I definitely faced that, and it was not fun, and I couldn't figure out, like, what am I doing wrong? And just going back and forth and figuring out, was it even worth continuing when it felt like it was all just a huge mess? So give me a little hand raise if you feel like you've been there. So what I wanted to talk about today was a couple of steps that you can do right now to start bringing in that first 1K. I'm very blessed that I've been able to figure out this formula so that I've been able to hit this and beyond for the past 4 months of my business, which is very exciting. I did what everyone said not to do, which was I built everything before I advertised it. A lot of people say to throw spaghetti against the wall to see if it sticks, and for me, that wasn't my path. It may be yours, and that's totally fine, but I wanted to show you the process that I did that helped me get incredible clarity. And what's great is that I've been able to utilize this in a lot of different publicity angles to not only be able to know what I'm talking about, but to be able to land those interviews in the first place, because people look at my brand and go, okay, she's got it together, right? Are you ready to dive in? Are you live with me today? Say hey if you are. We're going to be talking about getting that first 1K and the action steps to get that first 1K. Who's excited? Give me some emojis, emoji it up. I'm just doing a quick little thing here on my phone, and then we will dive in. I'm excited. Okay, here we go. And it's working, and here we go. So let's talk about getting your first 1K. We're going to hit it, okay? So even though it can feel like an impossible goal, the biggest thing that you need to remember, and I really highly recommend the book Think and Grow Rich for this, but you need to remember that in order to achieve those financial goals that you have to render a service. And I know that that seems kind of like, well, duh, Michelle. But a lot of us think that we can just slap a coaching package up there for $1,000 and that people should just start buying it. But we actually have to work quite hard if you want to make the amount of money that's over, let's say, 50K a year with your online business. So you really have to sit down and figure out, what am I an expert in? What can I teach? And what do I feel that would bring the most value to other people? For me, I knew that I could teach people how to set up their online system so it could be more hands-free, how I could teach them color in their branding unlike anyone else in the world, and video and live streaming due to my TV film background, and podcasting because I figured out how to do that too. So that was the service that I knew I was going to render to the online space. So get out a sheet of paper and write down your business pillars. Those are the large topics that you cover under your business. So for me, for example, it's systems, branding, video, and live streaming. What are you an expert in? Even if you're like, Michelle, I'm just a health coach. Well, what specifically about health coaching do you teach? If I were to use my friend Lauren Salon as an example, I would say it would be fitness, mindset, and nutrition. Well, bam, there you go. Maybe attire if she wanted to, right? I hope she is listening. So, hey. So yeah, it is like Periscope. I love you lots, Kristen. Okay, so I want you to write out your business pillars. People usually have like 2 to 4, so feel free to do that. Sonia, is it because your Facebook Live isn't working well? She says, darn it, Mercury and retrograde Facebook gremlins. So I want you to write out your 2 to 4 business pillars. I don't recommend having more than 4. It will be confusing. Even if you want to just start with 1, just start with 1. But here's the formula that I want you to get super familiar with. And it is opt-in, tripwire, course/program/product, right? Opt-in, Tripwire, course, product, program. Opt-in, Tripwire, course, product, program. I want you to get familiar with this because you have to know for whatever product you're creating. Let's, for example, use my business, which is online courses. You have to backtrack it. You can't just always be saying, buy my course, buy my course. It's not going to help you get leads. So instead, what you have to do is develop that really kick-ass program or product or course. Then you have to backtrack it to a Tripwire and then backtrack that even further into a free opt-in. You have to have them all relate. I can't tell you how many times I see an opt-in and it has nothing to do with really the person's business, or it's super non-specific. And I'm just sitting there going, what are you doing, right? So you really have to think about that journey. So if the course, program, product that you're creating is under a specific pillar. So let's use my friend Lauren for an example. I'm sorry, Lauren, I'm using you for everything. And she is a health and wellness fitness coach. So one of her pillars that we talked about was fitness. Then if maybe her big offering would be her one-on-one program, okay? And let's say that one-on-one program is, I don't know, $800, $1,000, whatever. So once she's shaped that out, she needs to backtrack it to anywhere from $7 to a $27 Tripwire, which could be an ebook. It could be a series of training videos. It could be a mini workshop. And then before that, it would be the free opt-in, which is maybe like 5 ways to get more fit when you only have 20 minutes, of a break in your day. You have to create that journey because you have to understand that the person that's going to be trusting you by opting in to that freebie is a hot lead. So if you can immediately show them a Tripwire and they can go, oh yeah, that looks good, I'm going to buy that for $7, whatever. And then you're immediately showing them, oh, and I have this more in-depth course on this topic, there's a higher chance of them buying, right? This is the system that you have to get in your head, because this is one of the reasons why you may not be hitting your income goal every single month. Are you hearing me? Instead of those sporadic sales or feeling like you have to hustle until you bleed, instead, if you set up more of an automatic process like this, knowing that the only thing you're really responsible for after everything's set up is advertising in Facebook groups or Facebook ads or Pinterest or whatever, imagine the decrease in workload. And that is the purpose, right? Is this resonating? Are you hearing me? Are you understanding? Do you like this kind of idea? Really, really important that if you have an online business that you understand this map, because this will help you get and hit those goals month after month after month, because your business starts working for you instead of you working so hard in your business, okay? So I wanted to give you that beautiful bit of information. Please write it down and go through your business and figure out, if you don't even have a course yet, okay, what program or product or course am I going to be bringing people into? And then how can I reverse engineer it so there's a little ladder for people to climb up? So an example is, if you see my, let's see, say Comfy on Camera Challenge, that's my free opt-in, right? Hey, Holly. Oh, I miss you. How are you? I have to talk to you. My parents just got a property in Idaho. Exciting. Oh, you're preparing one. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Yay. So if I am promoting the Comfy on Camera Challenge, that's my free opt-in. Once someone opts in, they're immediately presented with a $27 offer for my Facebook Live workshop. So, hey, if you don't want to wait for the challenge to start, take this workshop right now and it will help you be live streaming in 5 minutes, right? And if someone buys that, fantastic. They're already in the email sequence, and so they're getting daily education. I'm giving. And then they are pitched the Facebook Live Fast Track course, which is still an affordable price, but that's where they know they're going to get much more of the intensive knowledge of how I rock live streams. And they're going to get the supportive community in a private Facebook group. So that's how you can start getting into this rhythm of providing a lot of value and steadily making those sales with your online business, okay? Any questions, comments, words of wisdom? I want to hear it all. In the meantime, I am just going to plug my mastermind here because we are having such a great time in the group. It's been so fun. One girl is just launching her first online course. Someone else got her first, it's like a collaboration where she's signing on with this company and they're going to be promoting her book, which is fantastic. Another girl just did her first interview online, which is so exciting. So these people are making moves with these weekly actions that I give them. You get your own supportive community. There's a weekly 30-minute coaching call with one member of the group. So it's been really fun for me to watch that progress, knowing that I can be a little bit more in depth with you, a little bit more personal, and help really motivate you right where you're at in your business. So this month has been all about products. Next month, we're getting into automation. I'm so excited. We're going to be talking about how you can get your social media promoting for you on autopilot. So very, very exciting. If you're interested, the link is below. It is visibilitymastermind.com. Did I put the link in there? I didn't. Jeez, it's embarrassing. Otherwise, the link is in the profile, and you can check that out there. But I'm really, really proud of it. It's probably the best thing that I've created this year. And if you have not joined the Visibility Summit, what are you waiting for? Get your buns over there, visibilitysummit.co. We've got hundreds of people signed up that are going to be there with us on the day. It starts September 1st. I'm so excited. So click that link in the profile if you haven't already, and you can find that all over the place in the group. But if you are ready to move forward in your business and you want more one-on-one time with me, be sure to join the Visibility Mastermind. Today it is $57. We have 9 spots left, so get your buns over there and join. In the meantime, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if you have a question or a comment. I will be moderating this post throughout the day, and I will see you later. Have a great Wednesday.